Hello there, welcome to my channel, Mo Moon. My name is Mo, welcome. Today I will be doing another episode in my Cliff-Off Journeys series. Today I will be discussing the lessons I've learned in the first hell of Golakab. So at the end of the video, I will show you a short video of what my ritual looked like. It looks really simple, but there's a lot of preparation involved prior to taking the video. So I'm following this book, Tree of Cliff-Off by the Temple of Ascending Flame. So let me just show you the sigil for the first hell. The first hell is called the Catacombs. And if you purchase this book, you can read about the different hells. I might have mentioned in my last video about where I first entered Golakab that I wasn't interested in going into the hells because I didn't want to, excuse me, I didn't want to witness any suffering, because I'm not somebody who enjoys seeing people suffer unless they truly deserve it. And in my life and the people that I've encountered, I've never caused anybody to suffer at my own hand. I've only cursed in self-defense. I've never cursed out of spite or anger or jealousy or any of those emotions. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to just enter Golakab and then go straight to Gag Shabla after Golakab, or if I wanted to actually go through each of the 9 hells at separate times. So I'm just going to read you a little bit about the lesson of the first hell. From the initiatory point of view, this is a test of faith, doubt, and disbelief. As you enter the place by your own choice, seeking the gnosis of the burning one through self-sacrifice, you have to believe that the fire will not burn you, and you will emerge empowered and not destroyed. From the broader perspective, this realm shows the importance of submitting yourself to initiations and other rites of passage, the will to transcend and move forward. So looking back now, I realize that I was going through a test of faith, doubt, and disbelief. Part of me recently, a few days ago, I thought maybe I'll just go straight to Gag Shabla from here, from the first hell of Golakab. Maybe I'll just go straight to Gag Shabla and skip the rest of the hells because I don't feel like I'm learning anything here. So what will I really learn in the rest of the hells? I mean, the hells are meant for punishing, and the hells are ruled by King Asmodee. So what can I learn that's any different about punishment? But actually the lesson was to have faith that I was learning, to put up with the doubt that I wasn't learning, and to face the disbelief that this was serving me in any way. And also the will to transcend and move forward. So to accept the original path, well, one of the original paths that I had chosen, which was to make my way slowly through each of the 9 hells. I'm just going to read a little. So this is the tree of the night side. It looks very much like the tree of life, but it's the dark side, the night side of the tree of life, and I'm in Golakab, the burning one, corresponding Sephiro Gabura, which is strength. But even in the tree of life, Gabura is one of the harshest Sephira on the tree of life. So I think I definitely had to demonstrate strength in this cliff off, but I'm just going to read a little bit about what I wrote just to kind of give you a taste of what I learned. So June 23rd, 2024, Sunday. Greetings. 3:28 p.m. at work. I've discovered that the night can indicate a struggle of sorts. And when I talk about the night, I'm talking about the night in the tarot. I've discovered that the night can indicate a struggle of sorts, something that one has to battle against. Knight of Cups is a fight in the name of love. And we also had justice today. I'm talking about my week ahead readings. The Standing Stone. Justice will prevail. I just don't feel that. It's interesting though. Golakab at this point feels like Thagirion. Thagirion is the previous cliff off. It's rough, but now that I realized that part of the difficulty is due to me traveling through the cliff off, I guess I knew there would be more battles to fight. I just wasn't expecting it because I was feeling so good yesterday. What is the lesson of the first hell? Doubt. That's all I got. Doubt that I'm learning anything. Doubt that what I'm experiencing is what I think it is. Some things in my life have to be for me, or is it okay? Some things in my life have to be for me, or is it okay to share my journey? Document it, question mark. Today is a day where I'd want to go home. We had strength this week and justice, not just the tower. Sometimes things feel the most difficult right before they get better. Doubt, belief, logic. The key to freeing oneself from the first hell is belief and logic. Thinking logically and believing what you think when you use that logic. I don't want to be responsible for anyone's suffering because I know how hard it is to suffer, but who am I to judge anyway? I leave that up to Asmodeus, King Asmodee. I'm sure he knows better. So that was one of my journal entries. Now let me explain a little bit of what I experienced. So I suffer with mental illness, and to be more specific, I have schizoaffective disorder, which is schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. And with bipolar disorder, I deal with manic episodes and very low depressive episodes. So I take medication for schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, and depression and mania. There are side effects to the medication I take, and one of the side effects is that I can get tremors in my body, very mild tremors, nothing too serious. I don't usually experience it very much anymore at all. But I had smoked a very small amount of weed a couple weeks ago, and my body was starting to shake uncontrollably, very, very much worrying to me. And I wasn't sure if it was an interaction between my medication and the weed, or if it was just a more pronounced reaction as a side effect to the medication that I'm taking. So it was very scary. I work with several demons, and I've had an experience in the past before where my demons have shaken me uncontrollably to prove to me that they are real and to prove to me that they are powerful. And it's very scary. It was a very scary situation. I felt like I felt okay, like I knew that I wasn't in danger from myself. And I knew that they weren't going to hurt me physically, besides just shaking me. But at the same time, I was in my parents' house, and it was nighttime, and I knew that if they heard the bed shaking, they might come in, they might wake up, come in and see what it was all about and see that I was quote unquote demon possessed. So I don't know a scientific way to explain what happened to me that night, except to say that I think it was my Goetia spirits proving to me that they were with me and that they were angry about the situation that I put myself in. So when this happened, more recently when this happened, I started to shake, but not as violently as originally, but a little, pretty intensely. I started to shake, noticeably so. And I was worrying that my partner would see me and worry, but I was trying to use logic to explain what was happening, because there's always a logical explanation for everything and a scientific explanation. And I'm sure that if I explained this to my doctor, which I did, he just said that it was part of a side effect of the medication that I'm on. But it was a test of sorts, because I had to believe that I wasn't being punished. I had to believe that I was experiencing the first hell of Golakab. I had to believe that I wasn't worthy of being punished. And I had to believe that believing that I wasn't worthy of being punished would free me from the catacombs, which is the first hell. Because part of me felt like it was a punishment, and part of me felt like it was a test to see if I would overcome the lesson of the first hell. So the shaking started and stopped and started and stopped and started and stopped over the course of maybe an hour. And I figured it was just, I used logic, right, to kind of get myself out of this. I figured it was just an interaction between a new type of cannabis that I had smoked and my medication, and that I was just having a bad trip. But faith, doubt, and disbelief are the lessons of the initiate in the first hell of Golakab. So faith that I wasn't being punished, doubt that maybe I was being punished, and disbelief that I don't deserve it. And also faith, doubt, and disbelief in the sense that what was the lesson I was learning? Was I even learning anything? I don't think I'm learning anything. I'm wrestling with disbelief that I should continue on this journey of going through the 9 hells, and ultimately deciding that I was learning, and that I would continue on this trajectory. So the last thing, as I read to you before, from the broader perspective, this realm shows the importance of submitting yourself to initiations, which is entering the first hell, which was me initiating myself into the first hell of Golakab, and other rites of passage. Submitting yourself to initiations and other rites of passage, which would be the rites of passage that I've already been through and the rites of passage that I will go through, and the will to transcend and move forward. So to rise above my doubt, disbelief, and my doubt and my disbelief, and to transcend my doubt and my disbelief, and to move forward, to continue to move forward, to accept, to move forward the way I was asked to move forward, which is hell by hell, and to believe that that is the lesson, to believe that that was the challenge that I was faced with, because it was a challenge. So yeah, that's what I have for the first hell of Golakab. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. My intention is this Friday, July 5th, 2024, which is the new moon in Cancer, to enter the second hell of Golakab. And the lessons in the second Hell of Golokab are different from the lessons of the first Hell of Golokab. So yeah, that's what I have for you for today. If you haven't checked out my other Qliphothic Journeys episodes, this is the 9th one in the series, so you can start with number 1 if you want. If you're curious, again, like, I bought this book with my own money. It's called Tree of Qliphoth. I got it on Amazon. It's not a very big book. As you see, it's a little beaten up. I've been carrying it around with me everywhere I go. It doesn't necessarily hold your hand to guide you through the Qliphoth, but it will give you the bare bones of how to get yourself through it, if you're interested. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, my name is Momoon. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.